When I say Kalalal, Yahweh Hashem Ewashai, Hashem Rakah Kodash, my balance to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all brothers from the highway and byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth. And the brother Shapar from James Jamaica Camp. And as you can see, the current climate on this planet right now, basically, war is in the air, man. Yeah, war is in the air, and it's all prophetic. It's all coming from the scriptures. See, because what we need to understand, there is a time and place for everything, and in regards to that, the Lord set certain time in order, man. And now we're at the time at the end of the so-called white man kingdom, which is it's going to go to the bank. You know what I mean? So the war we see been viral on the internet, that the Syrian situation, the Russia-China situation with America. Seeing, look, man, it's all prophetic. You know what I mean? It's all signaling the end of the so-called white man empire, man. You know what I mean? And the Lord set it in stone that this man have a fixed time, basically, where he might get to do all that way he do. You know what I mean? Before he bring the end and the judgment, man. You know what I mean? And this man quite aware of it. So let me get down in the first precept. See, because this is the time we're supposed to be in now. We're supposed to be being rejoiced, rejoicing for what's taking place, man. You know what I mean? So this thing is about for pop off. You know what I mean? The chip is about for be unveiled to the last the last major prophecies, basically, to be fulfilled before the kingdom of heaven. You know what I mean? We should be rejoicing now to see the current climate. So this is Revelation 12. And 12 is a therefore, rejoice, ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Seeing, because the time that the Lord fixed for this man, you know what I mean? It have a limit, man. You know what I mean? Him kingdom never continue go on forever. So now we're seeing the signals at the end of this man kingdom. You know what I mean? Let me get that one here for you. See? This is Job 14 and 5. It said, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You know what I mean? So guess what, man? The so-called white man have a limited time in order to do everything what I'm supposed to do. And now that time come to an end, man. And the Lord set a bound where he cannot pass, man. He not have no more. You hear talk about 2050, 2100 and all them type of stuff. Look, man, you're not gonna go that distant, man. You know what I mean? You're not gonna go that distance. This time when the prophets them raise up, the generation them prophets are raised up in, that's the generation that this thing is coming to an end, man. So you do have another generation going down the line, man. You know what I mean? So hey, look. See, you cannot pass a bound. So this war basically is a signal the end of this man empire, man. See, so all the rhetoric we say take place now, all the tense situation, as long as when this kick off, man, this man end for this man thing. You know what I mean? See, so that's how we know that our kingdom, the kingdom of the Lord, our worship is at hand. You know what I mean? Let me get this one. This is Second Ezra 9. You start from 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. You know what I mean? So we're supposed to use certain significant events in order to track and to mark what point in time it is. That we can know that, look, man, the coming of our Lord is near, man. You know what I mean? And this is one of the signs that we're supposed to look for. The rumors of war, man, going into World War 3, which is the third war in Revelation here. This is what we're supposed to be doing. The apostles them deem this year as the year of what? Prophecy. And prophecy is coming out, man. Yeah? You say measure down the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he had made. You know what I mean? So the time for the Lord Yahweh Shemar Shai visit is it's very near, man. Very, very, very near. Hey, as close as this war is, it's as close as the coming of the Lord, because the Lord's arrival is going to be in the midst of this war when them ICBMs fire. You know what I mean? The Russian military doctrine say them reserve the right to fire nuclear bombs, man. If them state or them country come under any form of threat. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a nuclear war. Russia decides say I'm gonna fire them. So all this America picking at Russia right now. Look, man, seeing them bombs gonna fire on America, man. Thus say the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You know what I mean? So now we're currently seeing the situation over here in the Middle East. Syria is about to get hot up. Hot up. You know what I mean? Everybody have moved them moving a battle formation. Russia get everything prepared for American cruise missile attack and Syria. Them even prepare on the borders of the Baltics from an attack from NATO. China is about to join the Russian military, the Russian Navy, you know what I mean, as a form of deterrent for the US aggression towards Syria, seeing over this allegedly chemical attack. So that's where we're at now, you know what I mean, down in the valley. Yeah, I'm gonna get that preset there, yeah. You know, because this is the Lord's doing, man, and all them nations just team up. France and US and England and all them say team up with alongside Saudi Arabia, and all of them are team up say, oh look, them are gonna take on China, them are gonna take on Russia, seeing Turkey, you know what I mean, them are gonna take on Iran, you know, and all the other countries them the Lord mentioned, like Egypt and Libya and all of them that are gonna be joining forces with Russia, man. See, so this thing is gonna get very hot. Very hot. Yeah. So this is what the Lord basically doing right now. This is the point in time we're at right now. Yeah. It said, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. We're in the time of war, yeah. See? Wake up the mighty men. Let the men of war draw near. That's what I see. Yeah, you see everybody I put themselves in position what's going to be popping off over there in Syria. Israel trigger finger hot. Because Israel are the first person to do one little thing from the other day from, you know. Because, hey, the scripture says the least of the flock will draw them out. So Israel is a jumpy one, you know what I mean? Jump before everybody and do anything. Them so-called the so-called Jews, which are the Amalekites, them gutterats, you know what I mean? Them are gonna pull this thing in a full-fledged World War 3 conflict, man. See? So wake up the mighty men. Let the men of war draw near. Russia sending down troops from Russia, sending down equipment. This morning, basically Russia asked Iran for permission for bringing some equipment to Iran, but for counter America over there in Syria. So Russia moving down equipment this morning, man. So hey, this thing getting very serious, yeah. It say, beat your plowshares into sword and your pruning hook into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Hey, Iran make beer tough talk. You know what I mean? Russia even Syria not backing down from the mighty powers that are about to come upon them. Hey, because guess what? Russia is them strength, yeah? See? Yes, you see, Russia demonstrating them new missiles, them Where them a spend much money upon develop them new technology, the Satan 2 and all them other weaponry them show them cruise missile and them drone we can carry nuclear warhead and all them thing. Seeing this what scripture this is what scripture was referring to. Beat your plowshares into swords. Because hey, Russia is one of the leading producer of grains, man. But now they must spend so much money. They must spend money on sword. And America doing the same thing, man. Spending money on weaponry. India doing the same thing, spending money on weaponry. And all them other countries, man. China. You know what I mean? Because we're going into a war, man. It's a and you're pruning hook into spear because what a pruning hook represent. It represent farming, man. And sword represent war. So less money spending on farming, food, and more money spending on war equipment, man. And we can see that. Them say there's a new arms race out now because we Russia do from the other day. So hey, look, that's why the money I got. It said, assemble yourselves and come, all ye Eden, and gather yourselves together round about thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the Eden be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. You know what I mean? For the most I judge them down there. You know what I mean? It says, for there will I sit to judge all the Edens round about. And this is the judgment, man. The Lord same sword that got beat in heaven. You know what I mean? Which is them nuclear bombs. Come down to judgment. Yeah, this is the judgment. It's about the judgment getting ready to start, man. The Lord loosing those them angels, yeah. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fat is overflow. For their wickedness is great. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man. The wickedness buck what we are saying going on society. Me and America push, man. The wickedness buck. Say it to the Jamaica. You know what I mean? So hey, the Lord I go bring the judgment, man, which is about time. You know what I mean? Since everything I get in place for this judgment come down. Now we need to see the chip being mandated, man. And then we know that look, yeah, it's out of this mother hair. Yeah? Yeah, so you know that's basically it, man. Yeah, hey, look, man. Seeing the time, and never saying it's a time to wait for no man. You know what I mean? The Lord have a fixed time when I'm gonna do some things, and regardless what your plans are, the Lord seeing is on time in what He's gonna do, man. See, so if your plan, the Lord's plan is to destroy this kingdom, His determination is to destroy this kingdom and forget the nations, you know what I mean? For battle, for Ww3, that Him can deliver His people to a righteous kingdom, man. And that's what we're looking forward to. You know what I mean? So with that we say Kalalal, Yahweh Hashem, Yahshai Hashem, Raka Kodash, the banners to the apostles of greatness stone once more. And shalom to all the brothers out there preaching this word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. Shalom.